Wewe mazungumzo yako ni wakulima. Mimi upande wangu huku upande kwenye niko tunazungumza na experts. Yaani sasa wale watu ambao wanaweza kutatua yale matatizo, ile changamoto ambazo wakulima wako nazo. Na here I'm joined by Anastasia. Naona ni kama ameweza kutembeka nikatutongea Kiswahili. We are not talking Kiswahili is also okay. Great. Sasa jana Anastasia Mbatia is from World Food Program, the Farm to Market Alliance. And yesterday when we had a conversation live from the governor's office, we had a farmer on the panel. And one thing she said is that sometimes they have a lot of produce, like for this season particularly, there's bumper harvest. Yeah. But the problem is how to get that harvest to the market. So that's where you come in, right?
Yeah.
In the challenges.
Yes.
So how do they get this to the market?
So at World Food Program and through the Farm to Market Alliance program, one of the things that we are doing is making markets accessible to farmers. And through this, what World Food Program is doing is that there is an innovation called Farmer Service Centers. So Farmer Service Centers are agripreneurs who are based in the villages. And what these agripreneurs do is that they're able to aggregate the demand. So they aggregate the demand of the output, which the farmers are producing, and then after that they're able to provide linkages to the market. Markets are attracted to bulk purchases, and smallholder farmers on their own are not able to bulk that produce. So this is why it is essential when the farmer service centers come, they're able to aggregate the demand that is able to attract markets and also helps farmers to be able to get better prices at the farm gate. Yes.
Sasa wakulima wadogo kama ambao wenye wako hapa, these smallholder farmers wenye hata labda mashamba yao hayajakaribiana, mmoja anapanda pa mahindi, alafu kuna wengine watatu wanapanda miwa, alafu kuna mwingine anapanda viazi, alafu tena upate mwingine anapanda mahindi. Kwa hivyo kuaggregate wakiwa hivyo pamoja inakuwa vigumu.
Yeah.
Atajisaidia vipi?
So what we do, and for those smallholder farmers who are not in groups, it is always very helpful socially for them to be able to work in groups. And the Farmer Service Center, now the innovation at WFP, is able to aggregate the farmers, not just during marketing, but they start right from preparation, right from when they are selecting the value chains to be able to do. So what we do we go to the farmer level, and we look at the value chains. We ask them, what value chains would you be interested in? So if it is maize value chains, then they are able to get together, and when they're growing with the market in mind. They're not just growing for food security, household food security. They're growing with a particular market in mind. In some cases, we've had them all together know the market, where an off-taker or the market comes to them and tells them, I want you to grow for me these volumes. So that is able to help farmers to be able to access the market, bearing in mind that during the crop life, they already know the price they're going to get for the produce, they know the market, and they know the quality specifications that are needed by their markets. Yeah. Do you do door-to-door engagements, or how do you get to these farmers that you work with? Yes, we do door-to-door engagements, but it's not really at a door, where you'd say you're walking door-to-door. We collaborate with the local authorities. We collaborate with the communities. And so the farmer service centers, these are village-based agripreneurs. These are people who are farmers within the village themselves. So they are able to call meetings with the farmers within a certain locality or within a certain value chain. And then now the farmers can get together, get organized for access to markets. And it's not just for access to markets, because they also aggregate the demand for inputs and allow farmers to be able to access quality inputs at their doorsteps.
Now, how many farmers do you have so far that you're working with?
Currently, I'd speak at least for Kakamega County where we are. We currently have 90 FSCs. And in those 90 FSCs, they are serving 23,000 farmers in Kakamega County. 23,000 farmers. Nationally, we have a wider touch because we are in 13 counties within this program. However, WFP is in many other counties as well. But within those 13 counties, we have 1,500 FSCs. Each FSC is able to serve an average of 200 to 250 farmers.
Great. So these farmers that you have in Kakamega County, what is the value chains they are in? You know, Kakamega is an area that used to grow a lot of sugarcane.
Yes.
And now they're doing some maize. Some research has shown that it's actually really good for dairy production.
Yeah.
What value chains are these farmers in?
Actually, some of those value chains are being showcased here.
Oh,
and yes, we can.
Yes. Okay.
So these are the value chains which are in Kakamega. We have high iron beans. High iron beans are very important because of the nutrition aspect, especially for lactating mothers, pregnant mothers and children to be able to address malnutrition. These finger millet. We are also in sorghum value chains. We are doing rice with them. Green grams, so pulses and cereals, maize, then there's the yellow bean and soya bean.
This is the highland rice.
Yes, we are practicing a bit of highland rice, but there's also some places where there's depressions and swamps where they can be able to access water, where farmers have started practicing rice growing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So this was not grown under flood irrigation.
Yes.
Okay.
And so some of the other things that our farmers do, this is a farmer service center. So what she's doing and what she's specializing in is in value addition.
Okay.
So what they do is that this is soya bean. From soya bean, because now of looking for markets and thinking about how innovative ways of how they can be able to market it, is that they roast it. So these are roasted soya beans. And again, they also deep fry them.
Deep fry?
Yes. So these are snacks that they have been able to innovate and be able to come up with innovations of snacks that children can be fed with. So
this is soybean.
This is soya bean.
So when it's deep fried, is it coated in something else or just?
So what she does is that first she will soak it because it's been to be able to remove some of the gases. And once she's able to soak it, then she's able to roast it. Once she roasts it, she coats it with a paste of pumpkin
paste. Okay.
A pumpkin paste, and then deep fries it.
Okay.
So the process of all that ensures that there's a long shelf life, because you see now they don't need to be refrigerated once they've been able to make them. So then they're able to sell them.
Okay.
So soya bean is very essential for protein because of nutrition, addressing nutrition, because it's very high in protein. And pumpkin is also very good for vitamins. So this is a very, very nutrition-packed, snack that can be sold.
Can we buy this so I can taste it?
Yeah, it is 50 bob only.
50 bob only. Okay.
Which one would you like?
I don't know.
Can I open for you? Can I open?
Yes. Can you even see the bean?
Very sweet. Let me pick one also. See?
Yeah,
would you know that it is soya bean?
No.
Very innovative.
It's very delicious, and yes, I'm sure children would really like this. Yeah, but just this one.
Come and eat. Huh?
Don't push. Don't push. Just move slowly. Try that.
Thank you. Thank you.
How is it?
You like it? How does it taste? Okay, now go. Okay. Okay, now you can pass behind me. Okay, so tell me, this is also still soybean?
This is soybean, but what she's done, this is not coated with pumpkin, so this is roasted soybean.
Okay.
So at this point, now it's just roasted, and if someone wants to munch it, you can munch it as a roasted bean. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, and all this is from Kakamega County?
All this is grown in Kakamega County. There's also other value chains which we didn't look at the sweet potato and also the potato value chain.
Okay.
So the sweet potato is very essential because what we are promoting is called the orange fresh sweet potatoes that is packed with vitamin A. So that is also important for pregnant mothers, children, and also lactating mothers and children in general to be able to address malnutrition. Yeah.
Okay. And this yellow-fleshed sweet potato, the orange-fleshed sweet potato, how long would you say, how many farmers have now embraced it in the county?
I don't have those figures with you, but I can be able to get there's a lot of farmers who are doing it as a value chain. And how we promote it, we mainly promote it to be able to address malnutrition. And when we promote it, not just beside a value chain, we also promote it as a household, an essential household crop, especially for kitchen gardens, for women with young children. So I would say a majority of the households, maybe even 60-70%, have it, the people now that we've been able to touch. Yeah.
So that potato, does it cook faster than the other potato?
Yes, it cooks much faster.
It's
more delicious, and we don't have it cooked yet. But then again, also for value chain addition is that we have the FSCs and also the processors looking for ways in which they can be able to prolong the shelf life. So with that, they're able to sell it as chips.
Yes.
They're also able to make crisps out of it. And then there's also a paste. They grind the paste and come up, not the paste, powder. They come up with a powder which then can be added onto foods like porridge, uji, and then now they're able, it's just good for nutrition, and it's also good for household food security, in that then they're able, to preserve it for longer periods of time.
Unajua hiyo viazi zingine hiyo nyekundu tumezoea you just peel it na unakula hivyo mbichi kwanza kabla tupike.
This one you can even match, actually, like this one you can even eat it when it is raw. This one you can be able to eat it, you just munch it when it is raw. You either wash it and peel the cover, and then you can be able to eat it when it's raw.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. Interesting. Is the honey also part of your production?
Yes, the honey value chain is also something that we are working with. So what is important about honey is that we are looking at diversified value chains, or means of farmers being able to get income. And this we target mostly for the ASAL regions, like the Turkana region, the Kitui region. So if you look at the honey, you can be able to see that it is branded from where they were able to get it. So see what you're holding, that is from West Pokot. So it's harvested and it's grown by farmers.
You are the farmer? But you're from West Pokot?
See, we have this honey.
Kakamega County. And
it is pure honey. This is pure organic honey.
And this is Turkana.
That is from Turkana.
I also see Kitui.
Yes, and even from the lakeside, from Western, we have some which has been harvested.
This is lakeside honey.
From lakeside, Kakamega.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and these are all farmers you're working with? These
are all farmers that we are working with.
Okay.
Yes.
Great. So I'm sure we'll still be engaging some more. I'd like to now test some of these things. The soybean that you opened over there.
Yeah.
So now I'd like to hear, let me have this mic. Okay. So now I'd like to hear back from Mwasame, so that we can hear from the farmers who are with Mwasame, and we hear about what they're learning here today. Mwasame.